So let's think of what we did. We've had an idea. We've built out a business plan. We started sharing that business plan with other people. We set up the corporation. So let's say, Nikki, do you want us to use you as an example for the rest of the day? All right. Nikki, do you have a name for your business already?
It's just my name, Nikki
Nikki
Providence.
Providence? All right. So Nikki settled on her idea. We've got the salon. She knows what makes this salon different or better. She's got a business plan deck. We now know that Nikki's got her financials, right? And we've set up the business. We're most likely going to set up Nikki's business as an LLC so that she's got the benefit of the corporate veil, some personal protection, but also it's a pretty straightforward, simple entity that she can use. She's filed an articles of organization. She's got an operating agreement. Nikki, do you have any partners? Okay, it's just Nikki herself. Now, since Nikki ideally wants to raise $100,000 for her dream salon, that you are going to have, at the very least, limited partners that will have a membership interest in that LLC. So they will have rights that are spelled out by that operating agreement. It's also going to say what percentage of the business they own, what percentage of the business you own. That's how you know at the end of the year, based upon the amount of profit you have, what those distributions are. If your investors get a third of your business for $100,000 and you have $100,000 profit, they'll have $33,000 of taxable income at their personal level. You'll have $66,000 of taxable income at your personal level. But now Nikki's like, all right, I need to get my name out there. I need to get physical collateral. I need to build my corporate presence. So let's walk through the outline for this. So the key thing with names, we went over this. Make sure that you do a trademark search. As basic as it sounds, you want to find out that someone else isn't using Nikki Providence for a similar business. Now, if they're doing Nikki Providence for a shipping company or for a food packaging company, you're probably fine. But if it's for a salon or a personal care business, there may be an issue there. Just make sure your name is something meaningful and important for you. It can describe your product. It cannot. It can be your own personal name. Docstoc doesn't have a K in it, which is how you might think that people would spell it. Make sure that the name is something that's meaningful and impactful to you. It should be something that people can repeat without getting totally confused. But the key thing with your name is you're doing a trademark search against it. And that for your name, as soon as you get it down, you're registering the domain for it. The simplest way to do that is at GoDaddy.com. It'll cost you $10. As soon as you get your name down, you want to go register that name on Twitter. You want to register it on LinkedIn. You want to register it on Facebook. You want to get on any social network that you think you're going to use it so that you can use that. You might want to get Nikki P at Twitter, at Nikki P, Nikki Providence, Providence. Nikki's probably not available. You want to get down any and all ways that you're going to potentially use that name. And then we get into actually designing a logo. What I've found to be a really great way to get your logo designed is to use a site called 99 Designs. And what they'll do is you'll put in a concept of what you're looking to do with your logo, and there'll be multiple designers that will put together mocks of what you want, and then you pay for the one that you actually win and go with. So people actually do a contest. So you can work with an individual designer, but 99 Designs is a great way. We use it not only for logos, but to do different page layouts. It's typically really cost effective. You can get lots of different ideas, and you're basically crowdsourcing the design process so you can get more feedback than you would just from one person by itself. What I'll sometimes do, too, with 99 Designs is I'll hire one designer to put something together for us and then put that logo in and say, hey, please give me other variations of this logo. But you don't even need to have a logo. You can just explain your company name, give some written points of what you're trying to do, and those designers will come back with different recommendations and will show you what they've got.